I friggin' got you. You were so scared. I saw that. You guys didn't think that I had actually forgotten about Cursed Tank Simulator, did you? Well, I did for a little bit. So, in case you are living under a rock, or I guess aren't already part of the Cursed Tank Simulator community, because it seems like the entire CTS community fell in love with me overnight, I made a video on Cursed Tank Simulator about, geez, at this point, a year ago? It was a while ago. It was a decent chunk of change. This tank simulator is cursed. It's so freaking cursed, guys. September of 23, so almost 2 years ago at this point. I am long overdue for a follow-up video to this game, especially because, well, the title does not deceive you. They put me in the game, and although this is my second video on the game, I actually did do a live stream on this game when they added me to the game. You can check it out on Edit320 Live. For those who don't know, I have a second channel where I live stream every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live and play a whole bunch of games, and it's always a lot of fun. Ed, are you a furry? And if so, what is your persona? Yes, and a panther. My persona is a panther, rar. I like to nuzzle my wuzzle with my fellow. So check that out if you're interested. Also, the usual, join the Discord, sub to the Patreon, do all that other fun YouTube stuff. I like to get this stuff out of the way in the intro, just so it's said, and then we can have fun. Without further ado, let's open up Roblox. It's not something that I thought I would say again anytime soon. This went from, the first video that I did on this game was very much like, I'm playing a Roblox game, like what the heck? And now it's like I'm excited to hop back in. Alright, so there is a lot that is different now. First of all, the entire garage is completely different and looks really good, and a lot of other really cool stuff that you can just fly around and look at. And beyond, you can fly around this entire map and there is stuff to look at. It's actually really kind of crazy. Never mind what is over there. So, I keep saying that I've been added to this game, and you might be asking, how the hell is that possible? What do you mean? In the Stewart tank of the game, very fitting, you can see that the commander model is me, which is so cool. It's literally supposed to be, hold on, wait, might actually get the, you can, it's me, it's perfect. And they've even gotten, of course, the gamer headphones, which is so perfect. Very, very flattered that I have been put into the Roblox tank game, the silly, funny Roblox tank game. And yeah, the Stewart is really, really well modeled. So this is an M5 Stewart. In order not to get it mixed up with the M3A3 Stewart, you can tell because these side corner panels here are vertical, whereas on the M3A3, they were sort of slanted. Stewart, one of the few tanks that I know of that like successfully was converted from having flat front plate into a sloped front plate design. Not many tanks in World War II actually successfully go through that conversion. A lot of nations tries. One of the most famous ones I can think of is the Panzer IV. Actually, the original idea for the Panzer IV-H is going to have a sloped front plate, but all those plans fell through. I guess theoretically you could count the Tiger, but the Tiger 1 to the Tiger 2 is a completely different design, whereas the Stewart here, like, it is fundamentally the same chassis. They just reshaped the hull, and they successfully managed to give the Stewart a slope. I'm sure the comments would love to tell me about all the tanks that I'm forgetting about, but yeah, not many tanks in World War II successfully undergo that update. I also gotta say that the dirt textures and everything on the hull, like, and everything's not all like just flat colors. There's a lot of actual like muck and grime detail to the tanks that I don't recall there being during the stream or during the last time I played the game. Yeah, look at this. This looks a lot better. For those of you who are curious, yes, this is one of my many concoctions, the composite Sherman hull. Not to be confused with the composite Sherman. This is instead the composite Sherman, the other one, not that one. And then with a Calliope turret on the roof. Anyway, I'm rambling. Every time I do one of these videos, I just start rambling, and I have to find a way to cut around it. Oh, actually, also, I think I was told to look at a couple things. Whenever Edda's playing Tank, somebody tell him to check his titles, please. Okay, I'm supposed to check my titles. Content creator. Oh, look at this. Yippee, I'm officially a YouTube guy. Yeah, let's change this thing, customize. So what do I have? The normal Sherman. See, the thing with the M4, the composite Sherman, not to be confused with the composite Sherman, the thing about it is that it has HVSS, which I really like, and this one only has VVSS. Yes, that. Do you see where I'm going with this? All right, now hold on, not done quite yet. Looks good. That, we gotta do that. because it looks good, and we gotta do that because it looks good. Because it just does, okay? It just blatantly looks fucking awesome as hell. So basically, this is what America should have done in 1945 instead of building the Pershing. No, not really, but this is very much leaning into the meme. This is like the ultimate Sherman. I mean, yeah, honestly, like it's not far off, like it really isn't. For those of you wondering, the meme of this is there actually was a M4 Sherman that was used, and they put the T-26 Pershing's turret onto it with the 90mm gun. Basically, I guess we're going all in on this. Basically, in the search for a new tank for 1945, we need some kind of modern medium tank that can mount the 90mm gun and meet all the requirements of the European theater of operations, all the stuff that they specifically asked for and wanted kept in their tanks. In this pursuit, they were not only developing the T-20 series into what becomes T-26 and then M26 as the Pershing, but in continuing experiments, they're looking at like how else can we get a 90 onto the field, and one of the ideas is genuinely just put a 90 onto the Sherman. And other than the Jackson B1, which the development of that is actually kind of completely separate to what I'm talking about now, put the Pershing's turret onto the Sherman because the turret ring diameter was actually the same. Now, the actual one that they built was on just a normal M4 Sherman, so it had the Continental radial engine and it had vertical volume spring suspension. The conclusion is basically that it's too heavy, the suspension's already going to have problems, and this is probably not the best way to go about this. But of course, the obvious question that a lot of people ask is, well, what if you had put horizontal volume spring suspension onto it, HVSS? And I swear I saw a memo of them saying that in M4A3 with HVSS and the Pershing's turret and the 90mm gun had been tested, like had been driven around a track, or at the very least like it was in testing and like results coming soon, something like that. I swear I saw mention of it. They actually built one and it actually like drove around a track. Anyway, let's go back to Roblox. God, tank history. So anyway, yeah, so this is basically my, like, this is my wet dream. This is my Sherman wet dream, basically. And honestly, it looks pretty fucking sick. This honestly looks like the kind of thing that would be sitting in the back lot at the Armor and Cavalry collection, or around back where you're not supposed to go. God, I'm just having way too much fun. This game is just good old fashioned family fun. I'm literally not gonna end up playing it. I'm just never gonna play the game. I'm just gonna be stuck here this whole time. Let's put the 100. Dude, that looks good. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm going with it. I'm locking it in. You can't stop me. We gotta put our stuff on it, because I'm a one-note character. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. Let's quit mucking about. Let's go to Oregon. I love the sound of the Panzer tank flag popping out, which, by the way, so many of y'all fell for that. Wouldn't it be crazy if there was a concept of like tanks, but it was a sport? So many comments were like, dude, you just described Girls in Panzer. You should totally watch it. You fools. You absolute fools. You buffoons. If only you knew. It was right there. it was right there the whole time. First up, the Shershing. Dude, this is the shit. This thing looks, it looks so good. It looks so good. No slander in the comments. It's not allowed. The lighting looks different in the game too. The brights are brighter and the darks are darker. Got our first target. He's on a Tiger 2 hole. We can take him. Ooh, first kill, baby. One shot, one kill. The Sherman still got it, baby. Concrete historical proof that if they had just stuck with the Shershing, World War II would have been over so much faster. We gotta get in the fight. Oh, get over, come on. You gotta plow, buddy, you gotta plow. There he is. Oh, it's the freaking S-Tank. What do we do about him? I'm not sure what to do about him. Okay, we can't go through that. Oh, that's the S-Tank experience for you. Oh my God, the sounds. Man, yeah, this is modern. This is proper modern warfare. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's just easy being the best, you know. Hey, Panzer the Lake. Good to see you still here. I missed. We got a long reload on this. We got a 100mm gun stuffed into a Tiger 1 turret. Our reload is not great. Oh, I see you. Oh, got his gunner. Got his gunner in his breech. Where do I go through? Can I go through your lower, Glacius? Can I go through your turret cheek? Yeah, there you go. Okay. I have to really go for it every time. Oh, I hit the wrong side. I hit his loader, not his gunner. Whoa, jeez. I have no idea what I just got hit by, but it freaking smacked me something silly. Oh, I think we got. Let's hit the sweet jump. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Hey, that actually worked. That looks like a not an enemy tank. I had to test, I had to be sure. Yeah, the maps are just so much larger. It's less of an arcadey experience. You gotta be a bit more, like, you gotta legit play this a bit more like War Thunder. Yeah, man, I gotta get serious here. Hold on. Gotta take this shit more seriously. We have to be in the game. I just got shot in the back. Excuse me, buddy. I'm trying to take the game more seriously. Wanted to get serious, but all I really got was a bullet. Oh, we lost. Okay, that's okay. I spent the first like half of that round not locked in. I was not locked in that round, chat. I was not locked in. That's on me. Okay. Girls in Panzer reference. Fun fact, the actual reason I got my tanker's jacket is because of Kay from Girls in Panzer. I was like, dude, actually wearing a tanker's jacket casually actually is sweet as fuck. Dude, I want a tanker's jacket just like her. That's so cool. And when I was telling like friends and family that I was trying to get my hands on a tanker's jacket, I'd be like, yeah, I want like a tanker's jacket like this. And I would show people pics of like Kay from Girls in Panzer. Instead of saying like, oh yeah, Brad Pitt from Fury or like any other context of a tanker's jacket, I would tell people, yeah, no, I want that jacket that anime girl has in that thing. Shout out. Big shout out. What's the actual penetration here between... Okay. But obviously, APHE is going to have better post-pen. Ooh, that felt good. Dude, this tank, honestly, it actually looks good. This could have happened. I mean, it's not, obviously it didn't happen because it probably wasn't going to, but it theoretically could. And let's say that this is the decision they went with in 1945 instead of a Pershing. And then in the fall of 1945, when they do this whole composite armor experiment, it could have very well been on this new universe we've created where they put a Pershing turret onto a Sherman as like standard. M4A, although this is actually an M4A2, so this is also the correct timeline in my opinion, where we standardized on the twin diesel engine, because in my personal opinion, I was literally too busy rambling about tanks. Anyway, what was I saying? The General Motors 6046 twin diesel engine was the best engine that was fitted to the Sherman. In my humble opinion, that was the best one, and we should have standardized on it, but America was we were a gas nation, gasoline was what we valued, and so we went with gasoline, we didn't stick with diesel. But, so this is actually a really, really cool, like, alt history where we standardized on the diesel engine with HVSS, large hatch hull, 90mm gun on the Pershing turret, and experimental composite armor post-1945 with the dozer blade and the extra fuel tank. You don't have to jump through too many hoops for this to have been a genuine post-war Sherman configuration. Now, whether it would get standardized is also that's a whole other matter, because everyone knows Army procurement doesn't always go with what makes sense. Alright, let's make use of little Stewie again. That was not a Family Guy reference, I swear. I think that was a bad guy. It is a bad guy. Can I do anything about that? I'm gonna try. Oh, yeah! The little Stuart that could. Oh, one more. Yeah! I think there's another one. Well, there is. I spotted him. Good job, Edit. You're playing for the team. Don't let him get away. So. Oh, I hit him. I got his commander. Why does that always happen? Oh. Almost, though. Almost. He's got an anime body pillow on his tank. Some things never change. All right, we haven't used this at all this game. Let's use just the actual T-55. Oh, look at the stabilization. Oh, my goodness. Does the turret give you stabilization? Is that what it is? Surely it's not the gun. It's the turret. Here we go. Hey! Ooh. You see that? Dora the Explorer head ass. Can you find the enemy tank? And you can figure out how they're damaged. Ooh, my God. 190mm of HE. I get the feeling that large caliber high explosive is a bit of the meta in this game, which to be fair, it kind of is in War Thunder 2, and it kind of was in real life as well. Tank Archives has a really great video on his channel about the Soviets testing the effectiveness of high explosive shells against armor in like 1941, 1942. Basically the idea being like, hey, we have a huge shortage of armor piercing. So if you're a T-34 crew and you don't have armor piercing, just straight up, we're gonna do some tests to get the numbers to find if high explosive is a genuine good alternative. And short answer is it really was actually. It's dependent on the turret. Ooh! Ooh, that was kind of a nice shot. Hey, let's go. Oh, 5.7, ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's return to the garage. I want to do a couple things. Okay, so I've made a couple of improvements to my lineup. We were playing at tier 7-8, and I was thinking to myself, like, dude, there's no way the Shirshing is, like, something else in my lineup is pushing us to 7-8, and I don't know all the research and metas for this game to know what exactly was doing it, although I suspect it was the T55. So I built a new lineup involving the Shirshing, our Stewart unchanged, but now we have a Centurion with the M48 turret with the IS-2's 122mm gun, which I think is going to be a serious piece of kit. And then I decided to have a little bit of fun, and I created a, well, I guess it is the Shirshing still, the Pershing with a Sherman turret, specifically the Calliope, and then a 105mm howitzer. So this thing is going to be launching rockets and lobbing HE, and I'm hoping it creates quite a fuss. So hopefully Shirshing will actually be viable. I'm assuming this thing's gonna kick major ass, and then this thing is just gonna be like a lot of fun. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to queue up. This time, looks like we're going Virginia. Shout out Virginia. Shout out all my Virginians watching this video right now. How about that Nova traffic, am I right, fellas? Sheesh. Just go separate. Be a part of DC already. We don't fucking care. Sorry to all my Nova watchers, but do know that I have something personal against you. If you live in Alexandria, I have a personal vendetta against you as a human being. The Sherman chassis is actually by far the weakest part of this whole setup, but again, like, that's not really surprising. Like, by 1945, the Sherman was definitely starting to show its age. Like, yes, obviously it served in the Korean War and it did quite well and all that, and in some regards it did better than Pershing, but still, like, at the end of the day, this is a 1942 tank. Let's come back around. Oh! Can I kill you with a machine gun? No, I can't. Oh! Take that, bitch! Oh, he's down. Alright, yeah, how do we do this here? That was a fun little shot there to take. We're in a very exposed position. This is also a really fun position. Ooh, good shot, I think. Alright, we gotta get down on their level, because I can't hit them. Whoa. Whoa, jeez. That was risky. Go in reverse, go in reverse. Go in reverse, go in reverse. Oh, yeah, that Tiger's trying to line me up on the left. I'm stuck between a Tiger and a Panzer IV. That's not a Tiger. It is a Tiger, maybe? I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna kill it. Oh man, that Panzer IV actually had a good shot on me. All right, you're dead. Or is that a Girls in Panzer? Oh no, where'd he go through? Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. I was about to die anyways. That guy right behind me. I think if I was just better at the game, I think that is a viable loadout. Oh, the reload on this gun is probably abysmal. Ooh, whoa. Excuse me, pal. Oh, look at that. It's going to spin out. Wait, he's still up? How? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. That finished him off. Whoa. Okay, hold on. That's not good. Oh. This guy behind me? Okay, that's a friend. Good. Okay. We're racking up the assists, which isn't much, but I'll take it. I was really expecting this gun to be like a one-shotter. This gun is not performing to my standards. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's closer to what I was expecting. All right. That was not a kill. That was definitely a bad shot on my part.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Whoop! Oh! I was trying to hide behind the crates. You. Oh, come on. I've got too much pen. Oh, I got him with the 50. Okay, yeah. That roof mounted. Okay. There we go. From the hip, baby. Fucking cowboy. All right, this guy's gonna go. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll kill that guy instead. We gotta back up. I need to remember, like, my reload is so long. I gotta take my shot and then back up. And I gotta take time to recover here. I need to min-max my turrets and things better to maximize my reload, but I think with this gun, there's only so good of a reload you can get. Because, yeah, that's what you get in return. An absolute one-size-kills-all cannon. Oh, that looks like a thing that needs to die. Whoa, that's also a thing that needs to die. I don't like the way it's looking at me. I don't know where to shoot it. I'm shooting it everywhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Machine guns for the win. Whoa, what the? What the? I got killed by the little L-33. Oh my god. All right. Before the game ends, we gotta go with the Shirshing, but not the other Shirshing. The other Shirshing. Dude, I'm excited to see. Man, this actually, the Pershing hull is surprisingly maneuverable, because we always think of the Pershing as like a heavy tank. Kind of, although even America couldn't really decide if the Pershing was a heavy tank or a medium tank. Oh no, my binoculars are ruined. Yeah, I'd expected this tank to be a lot slower, but oh man. I am definitely noticing, I think I have a subconscious American bias. I'm noticing that, I think it's just because America is the stuff that I know the best. So, like, to me, these are all components that I recognize, and I know what they're capable of, and I know how they work, and so now I think I'm naturally going to gravitate towards it. I'm not going to pretend that all American stuff was the best. A lot of it was very good, but I think it's just, again, it's just me. I like this view a lot. Dude, even with the machine gun right in front of you, this is badass. All right, this guy's about to get it. Whoa! Yeah. All right. Oh no, dude! The rockets. Oh yeah, that time that was the gun, the main gun. Woohoo! Dude, this is actually so good. I think we found a more than viable loadout. Oh! It's okay, it's okay. Just take a shot. There we go. Put out that fire, quick. Okay, the main gun, I still have to treat it like a normal cannon. Like, we still have to go for shooting weak points and getting pen. We still gotta be smart with our aim, which is not one of my strong suits. Where? Bro's above us. He's gotta be. Oh, yep, he's above us. He's a boo-voos. Okay, no, he's gone. He's not capping C anymore. All right, abandon this. Keep myself exposed on this giant ramp. Get killed by that guy. Yep. Poor play is on my part. Poor play is on my part. Got yourself a new tongue twister there. Man, it is so dark. You guys cannot see a thing. Hold on, can I activate my patent pending live brightness filter? I use this shit when I play My Summer Car on stream. Check out the live channel, by the way, in case you haven't already. I've always liked this map because I like how big the tanks feel. Like, yeah, I'm in a little Stewart, but like, look, we're like, you know, above the windows of this house in our height. Tanks are big, and I like this map. Just gets the scale very correct. It just feels right. I don't know. I'm trying to listen, hear the noises of enemy tanks. I feel like I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4. It's a fucking reference. Why the hell would you say that, Edda? Nobody can relate to that. Yeah, this is worse than the time I played Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Sets up cutaway gag. Okay, no, he's there. Because last footsteps I heard. Okay. What? There we go. All right, patience rewards. And that reload is nice too. Oh, that guy. I was not paying attention to that. Oh, darn it! That's the same guy with the 25 mic. Jesus, thing's slipping around like a little ice skater. My goodness. Introducing Edda 320 on ice. My God, look at this. Jeez, come on, little guy, pick up speed. Let's go. Come on. The heck. Yeah, jeez. I haven't had traction this bad since I played Sprocket on opening day. My Peter Griffin impression needs a lot of work. Target spotted. Oh. Joe Shack. Oh, actually, you know, I think I haven't even looked into the new tanks of the game. They've added some stuff. Yeah, there is a Bradley chassis. I knew it. I think actually there is one specific tank. There it is. Yeah. Check this out, boys. They got an M3 Lee. Look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, I'm not gonna say it was me, the reason they added it to the game, but I mean, come on. I make a 2-part, 3-hour documentary on the M3 Lee, and then suddenly they add it to Curse Tank Simulator. So this is a very interesting and I believe incorrect. So this is a photo of an M3 Lee. Actually, it's one of the first, one of the earliest first ones built. And this has the radial engine, which this one does. But as you can see, this rear plate is way smaller. Whereas on this, it's got this massive back plate here. This massive back plate was a distinctive feature of the diesel-powered M3s. Sorry guys, I just honestly, I love the M3 so much. Also, having Sherman-style bogies, this is something that was done really only by the Australians at the end of the war. Actually, really towards the end of the war, but more so post-war. The only time the Americans put Sherman bogies on the M3 was for the M3A4, which was the longer one with the gaps between the bogies and all that. Otherwise, though, it's good. Otherwise, this is a good, like, early model M3. Oh yeah, actually, also these extra stowage bins on the rear sponsons, These were, in initial production, these were only on the Grants, not the Lees. But then towards the end of the Lee's production life, they added these to the back. So this kind of is like giving me the vibes of a diesel-powered Australian Grant tank. But of course, in the game, it's modeled as a Lee. I guess what really makes it a Grant or a Lee is the turret, honestly. We're also definitely missing a couple of crew members here. Holy shit, we're definitely missing the loader for the 75. And then the guy who sits next to the what would be the radio operator. Although on a Grant, you wouldn't have that guy. So again, honestly, this seems more like it's supposed to be a Grant than a Lee. Whatever. Anyways, we're gonna buy it because I want it. Oh, there's my problem. Right down here, it says description, actually Grant modification. So there you go. It's actually a Grant. Although I will still say this is still wrong. So in fact, I'm not sure why you guys didn't just call it a Grant, but I didn't make this game. That's up to you guys. Buy the Grant. I mean the Lee. Go to the turrets. There should be M3 Grant. Wait, yeah, but then what? So it is a Grant. Okay, well then, awesome. I guess they apparently they don't know how to say the word Grant. I take offense to that. My brother's name is Grant. It's a shame my name isn't Lee. Again, if even you guys in the game admit that it's a Grant, then why'd you call it the Lee? Honestly, that might just be part of the whole cursed tank simulator thing. Like that is just actually the M3 Grant as God intended. Again, more likely an Australian Grant if we just pretend it has a diesel engine. But let's try to get more creative. So we can't change the hull gun, but we can only change the turret gun. That is maybe the coolest thing ever. Dude, if you put the 50, that is actually a banger idea. Or that. Ooh, dude, that is cool. Let's give it that classic desert tan, because of course, if it's a Grant, all British tanks need to have the extra bin on the back. That is a requirement. All my tanks need to have dozer blades. That is a requirement. There were dozer M3 tanks. In fact, actually, the only Australian Grants that actually saw service during the war were dozer tanks. Add-on fuel tanks were actually a real thing that they did to the M3, so that's canon, if you will. And the British did add their own 30 caliber anti-aircraft mount to the cupola of the Grant. Now, this is a 50 cal, but hey, I'm sure if the British could have done it with a 50, they would have. Ta-da! Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That is so cool. Oh, I love the customization of this game. Now, how to actually shoot both guns. I guess it'll say at the bottom here. Oh, spacebar. Oh, it's the same as the machine guns. Okay. Also, I like how, unlike other nondescript tank game that we won't mention, the hull-mounted machine guns are actually usable and work. Now, I have a feeling we're gonna get our asses to— what the heck is that guy doing? Bro's got the Doug Dimmadome hat. It goes all the way up. Oh man, bro got the Doug Dimmadome. Owner of that damn dastardly Dimsdale Dimmadome. Dude, just adding dozer blades, 50 caliber roof-mounted machine guns, and spare fuel tanks to any tank just makes it look better instantly. That is a global rule, a law of the universe. Oh great, well that maybe that wasn't the best placement for a machine gun. An M3 spotted. Ah, stop moving me, no! You bastard! You're gonna get me killed! Oh, come on! I blame that guy, No Name. I blame No Name. Look, and we all died as a result. Look what you did. Everyone boo that man in the comments. Say boo, No Name. With a thumbs down emoji. That's a guy. That's a guy as well. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a stroke right now. Yeah, the traverse on the hull gun is so slow. Look at that. Like in War Thunder, you can really dual wield the two guns. Sorry, nondescript tank game that I shan't mention the name of. But in this game, the 75 very much seems like it comes in handy if the situation is right. But generally speaking, you don't really play to it. At least that's what it feels like for me. Oh my god! Holy crap! That guy just got blitzed. What tank is that? What the hell is that? It's a KV of some kind? There we go. There we go. With the 75. That felt good. All right, that was my first kill with the 75. Whoop. Mark that guy. Get that 75 on target. Oh, I got his left track for whatever that's worth. We're not going to survive this. Yeah. It's for the team. It's not for me. There we go. Good double team. All right, well, that guy decided to fuck with me. I guess I just went straight through. No armor is best armor. Oh, he's coming around. I missed. Come on, surely I can get— oh! All right, well, the 30 cal was enough even. Damn. This guy wants some. I got his gunner. Beautiful. Nice. Good kill with a T-34. What the hell is that? The T-34 with like the Sherman 75 or something? The T-34, if it was actually good. I'm gonna keep pummeling him. There we go. Well, on the bright side, we're kicking ass pretty much everywhere else. Ooh, yep, I see that too. Now listen, we shan't underestimate the L3. It has kicked my ass in the past when it had no right to. But then at the same time, that can happen, so... Oh my god, what? I'm taking that. I'm taking that win. I'm taking that win. I'm bowing out. I am bowing out on that win. Whew. Quit while you're ahead. Dude, you can take like such like cinematic like screenshots with this, with the zoom and everything. All right, well, I'm gonna end it on this frame because, my god, what a sexy, sexy beast. Again, I really didn't like... I kind of thought the Pershing on the Sherman hull looked really weird and strange, and I didn't like it. But I've just been warming up to it lately, and this has fully convinced me. I love this look now. This, honestly, man, they should have done this. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say it now. America, they should have done this. I gotta say it. I mean, they added me to the game. They added the M3 Grant to the game. The Shershing is viable. I mean, this is basically... I'm pretty sure they're tailor-making this game just to please me. And, what can I say? It's working. Buttered me up very nicely. Generally, like I said, like I think if you are looking for some kind of alternative to War Thunder, this is really good. And the cursed tanks element of it is really well thought out. And a lot of them actually kind of look really cool. Yeah, like I'm sure there are metas and things. And you saw like I've been getting my ass kicked because I've been playing with the tanks that I just think look cool and are fun. I'm not in on all the metas and everything. I just play it. I pick this up every now and then. I play it and I have fun with all the wacky combinations you can make. Yeah, if you want to play this game, it's on Roblox. It's pretty good. I recommend it. I think it's fun. If you want to learn more about this game, I'm pretty sure they have a Discord. You can go check them out. I actually, on my Discord, I have a channel for Cursed Tank Simulator where people talk and post things that they like. And I think some of the developers are around in there. So, and then again, just the fact that they added me to the game is just so heartwarming. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was just one of the guys who does models for the game was just like, I think it would be funny if I put Edda in the Stewart, because they were adding the Stewart to the game, I guess. And he was like, it would be quite funny. You know what? It'd be quite funny. And he just did it and then showed it to me, and I was like, dude, that's awesome. You should totally do that. And I guess he managed to sneak it through QA. So if you want to play with me, not play with me, but play with me in Cursed Tank Simulator, just go unlock the Stewart. It's one of the lower tier tanks in the game, so you can get it pretty easily. And you get to go around and have fun and watch me die horrifically when you inevitably get ammo racked and the turret goes flying in the air. Hopefully you get enjoyment out of that. I hope that you get enjoyment out of my fiery death. And that's the message I want to leave you with here today on this episode of Edda 320. Thank you all so much for watching. It is very late at night now, and I gotta record this and turn this into a video, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video on this beautiful channel that I call Edda 320. Bye. Go away. Oh, I gotta do the... Like I disappear.